Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, Greta Thunberg is screwed, is over. She just screwed her own career. Unless she's just gonna go and roll around and beg for forgiveness and grovel and cry and say sorry many, many times. What did she do? Well, she did something that no one who wants to have a career should do. And that is talk bad or criticize something. Not good. So, let me show you what she did, and I will tell you why she's screwed. Daily Beast, and not only, Greta Thunberg's quote-unquote stand with Gaza post sparks social media backlash. You know what that is? She's done. You're not supposed to stand with Gaza, it seems like. Nope. Well, because if you stand with Gaza, some people take that as being against someone else and immediately being called an Okay? Here she is. You're fucked, baby doll. You did it. Okay, okay, you're done. Swedish climate campaigner Greta was inundated with online abuse and criticism Friday after expressing quote-unquote solidarity with Gaza as Israel continues to attack the enclave in response to Hamas's attack earlier this month. History did not start with Hamas's attacks, but they go only as far. Why? Because if you look like that, obviously Hamas 100%, and Israel 100%. But if you go a little bit further than that, one day, then things will be a little bit different. Today, and I'm quoting, today we strike in solidarity with Palestine and Gaza. Thunberg wrote in post of her social media accounts alongside a picture of her holding a sign reading quote-unquote stand with Gaza. She is fucked. Alright, she's 20 years old. Alright, she is done. This is one. The other one is Newsweek. Greta blah blah blah. Pro-Palestine message turns heads. It shouldn't. But anyway, if they say so. So again, here you have. So she posted that picture. 14.6 million Instagram followers showing her and Again, they tell us here what we need to know about it in their own way. Do we see the post maybe? Or they already got rid of it? Oh, there he is. That's the post, my friends. Stand with Gaza. Greta. Alright, and here you can read what's over there. Today we are striking in solidarity with Palestine and Gaza. The world needs to speak up and call for an immediate ceasefire, justice and freedom for Palestinians and all civilians affected. Here are some accounts where you can find information on how you can help. And there she is. Let me look a little bit. Okay. So here it is, my friends. She herself. She's over a Red Rover. And I'm going to tell you why. This should not be a controversy. A person should be free to say whatever and so on. Especially if you're a public person, right? But expect backlash, Anyway, why? Is because these guys who pretend that they are for freedom, they are for equity, they are for serving and helping. Equity meaning, getting these guys up, dragging the other guys down, and then we are on the playing field like communists. The guys with abilities are gonna be, your ability cannot be used here. The guys without abilities will be pushed up or kept over there. We're gonna drag those guys with abilities. We're gonna make them equitable. Now we're all poor. But it's okay, now we feel good. But there will be some very rich ones that we will never hear who they are. But we will know. Now, principles and values are not situational, are not preferential. So if you are for the victim or if you are for justice, then apply all those things across the board. The problem with these guys, with the so-called liberals, they're not liberals because they are for infringing our rights and liberties as much as possible. They should be the ones who say, no regulations, but they are the opposite. More regulations, more government control. That's not liberty, that's the opposite of liberty. Like the guys who call themselves Antifa, anti-fascists, they behave like fascists. And they say, well, it is in the name. I can call myself however I want. The lover of freedom and democracy, and be a thug. You know, it doesn't mean that if I call myself that way, I am that way. But nowadays it seems like if you pretend you're a spoon, everybody else has to say, yes, you're a spoon in this deluded society. So here you have Thunberg. She's going to get in trouble. I'm expecting two things. One, Thunberg, we're gonna go nosediving her career. And the second one, which I think is going to be the one that we will most likely hear about, she's going to apologize and she's going to come with a different post where she said, that's not what I meant. Actually, I love Israel, which you should love, whomever you should love. You can hate whomever you should hate. You should love. The problem is what kind of actions you take based on your feelings. Legal or illegal actions, because we have laws. I mean, I can hate how much I want this and that. I hate, for instance, driving at the speed limit. I hate it. Am I allowed to hate that? Yes. What am I going to do? I can either break the speed limit and drive over, and if a cop sees me, is going to sanction me, or I can follow it because it's equitable to drive as fast as everybody else. A guy with scaredy cat, with me, I can drive more than 70 miles per hour. Maybe I can drive safely 150 miles per hour. But a scaredy motherfucker is not going to drive even 70, but he's okay with 70. Safety is my goal. Well, why don't you stay home in your basement if you want safety to be your goal? Anyway, so I'm waiting for Greta to say that she's sorry. She was misunderstood. That's not what she said. She also loves that. Because over there she didn't mention Israel at all. In the next post, I guarantee is going to be Israel and Israel, blah, 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 blah. Why? Because you know, or at least some of us know. Greta, fucked yourself. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.